First of all, I would like to say I'm not a Republican, but the things that Ben Carson has said about homosexuals are true. And you see MSNBC and CNN twisting what he said. That prison does prove homosexuality a choice, for the most part, I would add. Of course, there are random few people who are are gay because that was the DNA that was pushing them that way. But the majority of them are in some kind of fucking psychological state that has made them that way. So, in conclusion, you would see that gays control the media by the stance and by the reaction that they have taken. You know, the media can't say it is non-biased. Of course, MSNBC and CNN leans toward the liberal side. Of course, they speak about homosexuality as if, you know, science has told us beyond any doubt that it is absolutely genetic and has nothing to do with nurture. I mean, it's pathetic that they take such a stance, but they do. So, ultimately, I would urge you to watch all my videos because none of these people can address my key points, none of them. All they can do is cry about a few things that I say when I misspeak. You know, everyone knows what I'm talking about, but I might slip up and say the wrong thing. But you know damn well what I'm saying. And even these slip-ups, even if you take them at face value, they do not affect me being right about the bigger point that I'm trying to make. So, bottom line, it was once said to me in a bathroom that there is a serious ass whooping coming my way, and depending on whether or not they put extras on it, depends on what I do. I promise you all, I am closer to God than you are. Much closer to God than you are. In fact, there is what you might call discipline coming the way of all the groups I've named that are part of the New World Order structure. And whether or not I put extras on it, you feeble-minded idiots, depends on what you pathetic fools do. With that being said, if you take offense, then go ahead, do your worst. Do your worst, you know. Find somebody who's more extreme and more intense than I am and send them to do something about it. If not, shut the fuck up. Sick of your whining, your sniveling little trolls, your pathetic mannerisms, and your stupid oppression. You know, the same people who claim to be oppressed by society are the main people oppressing society. Homo-fucking-sexuals, feminists, lesbians, bisexuals, and their pathetic allies and their unholy alliance with the status quo. Their unholy alliance with white racists. And if you think there are no white racist feminists, you have never, ever, ever, ever researched about women's prisons. Like, you think some bitch tatted up with Nazi fucking symbolism, we know, who has a haircut like a boy, isn't a fucking bisexual or lesbian feminist, then you're a fucking idiot. You don't know nothing about it, nothing. In fact, I used to hang out with a racist, white, bisexual feminist. So to me, it is pathetic that these people would not understand. Okay? And I used to know a white girl with a, you know, her hair cut like a boy, who was a Satanist, you know, and who was racist. But she was willing to downplay her racism in order to team up with minorities against the quote-unquote white man so the white woman could be put in charge instead. And today homosexuals crossed me 2 times. 2 times. Once at the barbershop, and don't play fucking stupid. I know what you did before I got there. 2, at Togo's. And so this video is part of my just retribution, if you will. So you sit there as if you people are the victim. Well, if you want to be the victim so bad, then Again, this video is not a threat. It's just me delivering the facts, you dumb motherfuckers. Now, I've noticed that law enforcement has not made the stupid mistake of being too overt about their participation. They've been more covert about it. But a lot of you people have gotten too pompous, too cocky, and you've rubbed it in my face that you're participating. That was a very, very big mistake. You don't play the game of who is more extreme and who will go to more of an extreme with the jihadists. You just don't do it. During the Crusades, I've brought this story up before. There was a slide. It was basically a big fucking curved sword where they would slide down and cut themselves in two. The jihadists wanted to make very clear to their adversaries that we are more extreme than you are. You will lose. There was many crusades. We were more extreme than they were. They lost. The white people, the Christians, the fake Christians, however you want to see it. Now, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. Why you people insist on making fatal mistakes, I really do not know. I'll tell you this. I'm the top martial artist in California, and I've been persecuted for my political views. Edward Snowden was not as persecuted as I am. He did not make as many videos as I have. And he has not affected the New World Order as much as I have. The only reason he even comes close is because of the amount of publicity that he's received. But did he ever name one thing he told us that we didn't all know already? I go as far as to say, name one thing that he has told us that the people who were listening to him, who heard of him in the first place, don't know already, because these are the people who keep their eyes and ears open to politics anyway and know all that stuff anyway. But need I start with the long list of things that I have taught my viewers and that will have taught many people in the future, one way or another, that they did not know already? A super duper long list. If there is one person in this entire country that should be given a statue in honor of their contribution and sacrifice to the movement against the New World Order, make no mistake, it is that same person who is closer to God than these sniveling cowards, who even though they team up against me, could not stop me. They're pathetic. And whether or not I put extras on it depends on what you do. So please, feel free to do your worst. But I assure you, it will not be enough. You fucking pathetic, mediocre, feeble-minded, pun-pushing, sniveling, lowly parasites. Thank you.